This is why I do not like this, but the placement of a room decided to be far away from the Wi-Fi router. I need to think of moving it a bit closer to the Wi-Fi router. Oh well. And that connection errors that caused the stream to just quit like that. Well, let's continue forth. Starting today, beyond my command. And that you see of, I stopped it right before it left. So that's good. But before we proceed, I need to figure out something.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You gotta bust through the ceiling if your head get any bigger. So what is it that you want to figure out? That one I'm curious about too. Kyoto identity, huh? Yeah, I'm kinda curious about that too. I'm still thinking that C's the ultimate detective.
Well...
Kyoto identity, but Kyoto is Kyoto, right? Yes, but who is C? The rest of us have a clear definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Peak Academy. Hina, the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro, the ultimate clairvoyant, and Mako, the ultimate lucky student. Lucky, or you could say unlucky. Well, unlucky than lucky these days, but... So about Kyoto, can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoto doesn't really like talking about herself anyways, right? No matter what she likes or doesn't like, no matter trust. Can you trust someone who unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoto, it's about time. It's time you told us. Still saying you see the ultimate detective. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of where I am. That's interesting. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I would say you're joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is very suspicious.
You can't be serious, can you? Right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. This is what will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us again. I can only stand by and do nothing. What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I'll simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she give you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. And easy. All she had to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a thought like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for a conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoto walked right up to Bakir and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Or maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. We're only the worst stuff happening, right? I mean, it would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen. You really mean that?
Hey.
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I said too much. Kyoto then turned her back on us and without a word, began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words, but as he left, Kyoto's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoto left the room.
What the heck?
But what her did?
But...
I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that was fun. That wasn't fun enough. Or maybe she get off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. I can't believe you really. I know.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Can't. Sorry, I can still hear the sound of your breath, of your heart beating. It grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what could I do now? Plus the situation, just like before, no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. Just so you know, the rules said sleeping out of the dormitory is a violation. It never specifically said you need to be sleeping in your room. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What, Hina? What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause look. Hi, Mama, come on. What? It's you, how long have you been standing there? I'm very...
Now I'm really angry!
Angry! And at what? At the feet! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! Your
Your
precious?
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
That's the second time you said that! Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! How are you get stuck in hiring freeze and die on penniless on the street?
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
Says something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Toko, huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Toko really steal something from Monokuma? Or if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Good old nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoto. How what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoto. I feel like there's something in the air. I suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms and don't go wandering around. Not that you need to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well, then let's disperse. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our room. Ah, that's right. I need to put this knife. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyways, is Kyoto really gonna be okay? She can't get in a room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... That must be her. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more importantly, did I hear the doorbell? Again, that's probably her. Yep.
Hey.
Kyoto? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Wait, Kyoto. Without acknowledging me, Kyoto disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. Not go. Dressing room. Oh yeah, in here. Right, because there are no cameras in here.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. Okay, I'm used
Correct.
to it. Indeed.
So then.
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. So, but what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? Interesting. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma, and probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken.
Correct.
What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lie down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster room for us.
That's right.
Right, so we can uncover whatever secrets might lie hidden within. She did that for us. She violated school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. If I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So he asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Mukuro Ikusaba. I'm going to get that drill in my head.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba?
Indeed.
I did find file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Io said that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoto at all. But if it is the headmaster, does that mean Mokoko Ikusaba could really be the mastermind?
Anyway...
This key is one big opportunity we've been waiting on getting our hands on. Now that we grasp it, we can't let it go, can we? I mean, what does key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why. I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again. I go find out. Wait, so you plan on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. You want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know if there's just one mastermind, right? There's more than one person watching
Is
it.
that right?
But he didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe you just got lucky. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor and control Monokuma at the same time, huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was just pure luck. This is why we're going to run this experiment just one more time. If we're successful again, then what I've been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoto Count, he was calmly clutched that Della. I couldn't help but stand there listening.
Hey.
If it's true that the headmaster can't watch us and show Monokuma at the same time, then there's would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is not vulnerable. What we need to do is find out if that's actually true, if we can explore it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. But I think what might happen
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much at all. With minimum restrictions, you are free to explore Hope Peak Academy is this surgeon. No restrictions have been placed on efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as we can tell. But the mastermind decides to do something. All the rules in the world won't matter. He can just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan failed, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
In a moment of crisis where the mastermind breaks their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what.
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. So now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
that's true. That is true. Basically, your life will never have your life will probably never have a purpose unless you try different stuff. We know the dangers, but that risk means solving the mystery. We have no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoto's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, and the enemy standing before us. And within that view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoto took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's a chance. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me. I'll give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else what I discovered. So, because there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
Nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that
so
easily.
then,
Okay then. Shall we begin?
Makoto.
Makoto. I just had to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best
Goodbye.
shot. I'll go on ahead. The rest is up to you. If I could, goodbye was no different from any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. But it wasn't like every other time. It was a sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything gotta be fine. I know it. Because it's Kyoto. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, can you see me, right? Get out here, I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few minutes later...
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Yeah, that's true, considering that the only one that called you out was Bakia that I know of. Hey, by the way, huh?
Most suspicious.
What are you and Kyoto going up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night. That'd be a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and yet wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys. You move to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Should I get it? Okay. Feeling whatever you want to. Feeling whatever you want. There. I have a feeling that is available in the Japanese version. Oh, I hope it's available in the Japanese version. But due to the American release of it, they're not gonna say, so curse you! But seriously, this game is rated M, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, M or T, one or two. So, for T, that I understand, but for M, you can at least say that. So, well, whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night vaccines, because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-ray exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it just because the lenses get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyways? No, I didn't say that, huh? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyways, you went for all that trouble to get me out of here. Now you there's something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Mademoiselle or Doofetta?
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there's...
What?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
What am I? My entire existence! That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Well, then you told us that your precious has been stolen. What is this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way possible, but that's seriously what you're dragging me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not going to ask me something useful like how to get the best honey or using breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all Pearson teen boys as annoying as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. There's a key and don't know what that means. That's it. What's that second thing? It's a bright, stupid, a secret. Put it for yourself. Oh. How blaze are you supposed to say? How blaze do you say? And next time you challenge me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. There'll be more than a few swear words. No cool storm off. Oh, those weren't swear words. The stream last time was swear words. Near the end. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now I had to do is wait and hope Kyoto made it out. Okay, no, see we find it is Kyoto after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I hope she's fine. I went back to my room and lied down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. The Monokuma Theater! Okay, at this time, a TV!
Monokuma Theater! Brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited!
Okay, I see a Monokuma on the TV, and, girl, I think? And, is that... I don't know if I can call that breaking the fourth wall or not. Because he basically just mentioned the game company. And that's it. Oh. 2? This Super Festival game is created by Spike Chunsoft? Okay, that is breaking the fourth wall. That is kind of breaking the fourth wall. And we got to buy it now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
Okay, maybe not. Maybe? I don't know. But I would recommend this game. To my friends. It is actually an interesting game. And hopefully you don't get attached to the characters too much. Although I am curious about
everyone.
my theory.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
My theory about if they die here, they're not actually dead. They're just removed from this world.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Because I think at the beginning, we got sent to a different world. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyways, I need to get to the dining hall. To the dining hall! Away! I hope Kyoto is okay. Is there anyone? Can I stop pressing wrong buttons? Nope, there's no one not in the dining hall. Good to know. Let's see. Everyone except Kyoto. You're 1 minute late, Mako. How do you explain yourself? Jeez, what are you, Taka? I'm sorry, I'm not feeling so good today.
What's your problem?
You really think a test just like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought... I mean, since the day has passed, it has maybe reset? Sorry. Please don't hate me. Well, my punishment I'll take it. I'll hang a sign up on my neck that says back girl. I'll clean your back with to my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. You know, you see disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, we're Kyoto. I'm seeing it this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is the worst. Being late for lunch, for your date, for your wedding, for anything else. I'm pretty sure being late for your wedding is pretty bad. And you seem mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore? I can't tell the others why Kyoto might not be here. Best thing you do right now is to keep
Very
quiet.
strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. She's not in her room. No, she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh, yeah, you still have a key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirby? What do you want now?
Hey!
What? You're with Miss Kirby is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That way he's here to try and product for information. Hey, don't you hate when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is
Yeah,
very suspicious.
Getting whiplash the way he changed subjects like that. Hey, some indie movies are pretty good. I think it's like more really good though. I guess my plans went off just fine last night, which could mean
Hey,
he's the mastermind Cat Mars and control Monokuma at the same time. Has she been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kanagi. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
If we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
Serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! Is it me, or is he getting a bit more malevolent? As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could have she gone? I think we should all look for her. How should we suggest we get close to that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very
Yeah, how
suspicious.
can he not know where she is?
yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoto must see that we sneak in some unknown part of school, but someone even Monokuma knows? Where could it be? That my question. We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoto could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our room. Okay, from what it sounds like, I cannot hang out with Kyoto. Phew, breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat. That for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Okay. Let's save here. And we'll pass it. And since... Let's see, where is everyone? On the fifth floor. Let's see. Bakia and Toko are in the garden. Here in the hallways. And here in the dojo. Do I have a gift that Toko would like? Because if I have another pen on me, I will give it to her. Yeah, I do. So, I guess I can hang out with her today. But still, that one massive plan. And I'm not a fan of you. When are we ever going to get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to. If I did get out, should I hang out with Choco for a while? Sure.
What's your problem?
What? More pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer too. Yeah. Since I checked that I do have it. There you go. Sorry, but I want to engage the master, but I can't go on a date with you. Is it okay with that? Fine, if you think about me. And Toko's so pleased with something I gave her, made me happy. Hey, I want to talk to you, huh? That's strange. Toko never wants to talk to me. I just hate my guts.
What's your problem?
Are you listening to me? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm listening. I just wanted to clear something up. I mean, I have to. What I said before, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, okay? Huh? What do you say? I'm not having love with you, really. I don't want you to think I'm having experience at all. Even someone like me have gone on a date. It's true, I'm not lying. I'll tell you all about it if you really want to hear it. No, it's okay. I was in junior high. I know this guy from another class just asked me out. Okay, I guess I'm here anyways. He asked me to make plans for the date. Stay up all night for 3 days planning what I came up with was our first date. So I went to do something traditional. I decided on going to see something. What was it? Are you stupid? When you're talking traditional date, so what do you think it was? A traditional date. You go to see something. What else could it be but a movie? You plan to go see a movie? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? When you go watch it, then afterwards talk about it all passively. And it was the idea for us to stay up for 3 years. Is that what you came up with? Next, I had to decide what to go see. Soon in junior high, we couldn't go see some kid movie, right? I wanted something really action-packed. Yeah, a guy would definitely like that kind of thing, and you both pumped up. So we decided to check out a Sujin Tsukaki triple feature. I have a feeling that has some blood in it. Tokyo Drifter, Fighting LC, and Branded Kill. Yep, probably has some blood. It was just for funny guys, right? And those are, you don't know who Tsuki is? He's well famous for his one-of-a-kind athleticism and unique feeling of color. Sorry, kill the main character, and he riled up by the smell of cooking rice. A murder masterpiece. Honestly, I think probably not a lot of guys like me. Have any idea who he is? Yeah. You know, I learned that fact the hard way. He must have hated because he disappeared right in the middle of the movie. First movie. What? He just left? And after you put all that effort into planning everything else? That's awful. Well, it is what it is. Besides, I found it was just there anyways. But there, and he lost a bet between his friends, so he had to go out on a date with me. And that was spending 3 days to come up with something for us to do. So your fault. You made me remember that terrible trauma. My fault. You like hearing me that much? Is that how you get your kids? I couldn't seem to really, I can't be down here in your private fetus anymore. I'm leaving. As I burning with hatred, Toko grabbed me before to throw me off. Okay, seriously. 4 skill points. That's interesting. I probably was Toko and went back to him. And also, that's awful. You should not just go out with someone just because of a dare. I feel even worse than I did this morning. I feel like that and I'm getting chills this bad. I feel like I'm getting sick. Ah. Oh yeah. Actually, let's check where everyone is. Let's see. Let's go hang out with Hiro. Who's in the kitchen? Although I never did hang out with you. Actually, for once, let's hang out with you. It's going well again, huh? Look at you, make me physically ill. Yeah,
That's fine.
fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. How you appreciate this? I spent some time with Bakia. Bakia and I grew a little close today. What would he like? What would he like? Honestly, I can't think of anything I can't think of what he would like. What is this? Maybe you like that? A phone for some unknown reason doesn't let you hear the person on the other side and doesn't let them hear you. Okay, that's kind of a useless phone. What would you like? I have a feeling that he might like this.
I see.
Now this is a rare moment coming from an old family I've never been exposed to such vocabulary. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. That's what he liked? Okay! Good to know! Well, I kind of figured that it might shoot him because of what it was. Because in that, you play as a god, and you basically control people. And so far with his personality, I think that works. I have a question for you, huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I just can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I'll pick at random from a pool of normal
So
things.
in other words,
So you just got into Hope Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, answer my question. What was the question? How a counter like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into the school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, early genetic counter that is. Boring? Genetic? Did you really have to list all that
Naturally.
off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to the ultimate efficiency version in all. I still need to look that up! But even you seem to think Emilia is your Talbot, make no mistake, my lineage, intelligent figure, athletic ability, they are all the ultimate. Probably not.
in other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. No! Yuli is taking this to the stream. You who have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. Yeah, that's true, because some people believe that everyone was created equal, everyone is treated equal. A bunch of bull that is. Bullshit that is. Yeah, my pity, Mako. Life can be very cruel, indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'd like to hear my tale of glory. Consider a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his main spirited lecture, Bakya left me standing in silence. I didn't want to think about Bakya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to prepare for extreme psychology trauma. What do I get? Cool and compose. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went to my room. And here come nighttime, right? Oh. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. The music sounds very ominous. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body has reached its limits. As I dropped into my bed, it felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Is it all to say? Mikado. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Huh? And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
Huh? That voice is so familiar. It sounds like your voice.
I understand.
It's me. Yeah. I was like,
I understand.
you understand
I
what?
should understand everything.
You understand what?
My goal isn't to get out of here.
Huh?
It's to stay here.
Huh? Huh? My thought exactly, huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
Now, what does that mean?
My dream just now. What? So strange.
I agree.
Huh?
Dude! Was it just part of my imagination, or
What did you...
why aren't you saying anything?
What did you say?
And I said one of those moments where the game basically say something that we can't see it. A paper burn! Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. It's the only for those unchanged, never unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No anomalies as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of
If the
unknown.
world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
I agree. With the world like that would kind of be very boring. It is morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Although, I'm now actually very interested in the part. What did he do to our bodies, and what did that dream mean by I need to stay here for hope?
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
What was that all about? took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I held a deep breath to bring myself up the rest of the way. Chills, the ache, the unfathomable lethargy, they all disappeared in that night. All of it wasn't just because of the whatever bug I caught either. It was also a dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even a dream? Maybe a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and build them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. Then I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden I was awake. Then we saw that. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I wouldn't say I fought them off, but I had to remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened, but still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, fiercely. After that, things go back again, and the channel, remember? Kyoto was there, but what would she be doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly found anyway? The knife! Let's check in here. I would have just brought it in. Huh? It's empty. There was nothing inside. Not even the toolkit. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. It definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in. Yeah, wait, that means they told me to keep safe. I knew I just had a feeling it wasn't a dream after all. That's true. It didn't make less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Toko? What the hell's going on? I don't think I'm gonna figure out on my own. I just head off to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. And how did they even get in? Because aren't the doors supposed to be locked? As you forgot to lock it again. Let me guess, everyone here except for Kyoto? Oh no.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that Makoto. Shush, the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. You're the only one here. You had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night, worried?
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were having away at your doorbell. You never answered. I thought maybe you've been, you know... I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys being sold out. Why you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff. Actually, I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, so I can tell you about it. Where is everyone else? So is everyone waiting somewhere else?
That's right.
And we stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you just got here just in time, huh? Fine, how do you tell it? Okay, sure. Everyone in the gym. I'll meet you there. Then why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Well, let's just quick travel to the gym. There he is.
Huh? Hey, Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your own son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, just hope now, like, it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed, just like he said. Everyone was there beside Kyoto, and then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? If I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them was the remains of Monokuma. What the indeed? That is interesting.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Ow.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, bud. What is this? What are you guys doing? That's my question. You've been progressively disassembled. How's that possible? Tearing apart something like this, something like that, isn't dangerous? Yeah, considering that the rules. Seriously, why you guys? What do you think? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Isn't? What do you want us to say?
Hey, come on.
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain the plan with her, because that's how much time I get. Fuck you, I found this little fella living mountain. And then we told his place. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed, last night I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoto disappearance, and I found him here just like no. However, when I found him, he was no more just a regular toy. He was no more than just a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a switch word. Saying he didn't move at all. He wasn't moving at all. I waited until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so we could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move, so I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was a master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he quite a sophisticated machine. It leads beyond any known remote control toy, but who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyways? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking it quite. So if you
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They're probably so scared of master, probably ran away in terror.
Could it be?
They got sick or something? Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? I'm sure that it'll be recording, except to his timer, and playing as necessary. That's true. He said the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think another time for a nighttime conversation. I just found something. What is it? A bomb. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. What? A bomb? That's too bad. We need to get rid of it. What launches that? It appeared the bomb had a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor for serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Still not fine. You know. I should probably mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Baka! Oh my god, you're like the most violent world of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on, the century just getting started, and don't call the race yet already. Well, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hang on to it, and not gonna do anyone. Well, yeah, good call. Yeah, because remember in the first video when kind of on the first day when Mono went after Monokuma, he had to throw him right away. Because he blew up, and he was going to blow up.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything else is good. He'll put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could have that been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Look at that mask, and look to that symbol on the forehead. that symbol looked like Monokuma left. No, wait. Yeah, left eye. Or right eye, depending on which side. Well, left eye, really. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Mako, huh?
Hey.
Do you hear the thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. Why are you some kind of brain dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying since we've done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? and we decided to continue our offensive.
It's all clear now.
To try to uncover the mastermind true identity. We're going to break into the headmaster. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's a chance. When you agree, but if the mastermind come back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. But don't live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
It's a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? Yeah, I'll go with
It's
you.
all clear.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster room. Everything comes down to this point. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, master. To the end of the earth. Saka, you can hear me? Hear me straight.
How about
I
that?
can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I got the will of the entire universe on my side. We found each determination in our ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster room on the 4th floor of the school, which should be unlocked. Naturally, master the one to show such bravery. Just make sure so you don't get in his way. It should be unlocked, right?
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Finally reached the climax. So we'll hurry and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Let's just open the door, shall we? It's locked as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
In August, we're going to tear the store off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
But like Mako said, if the mastermind did so while we're in there,
So in other
then we
words,
would have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, but
what?
we come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we had to do, so we had to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
But serious?
What the heck?
You don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip the store down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we going to do that? This thing looked pretty sturdy. We will need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing?
oh, so
Yeah,
then.
pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could be very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just 9 o'clock. So probably 9 on the dot.
It's all clear
I'll
now.
go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight unreasonable. That I agree. But myself.
Naturally.
So you like to have me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's just me and you, master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say it? 10 seconds. Take too long, I'll waste your resistance for my constant. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off. Now as a herd of rabbit elephants. And I just got the image of lemon crab. Toko lemon crab. Lemon crab.
Hey.
Serious though, are you gonna knock the store down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the dangers, but But if that it means in solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? Even if dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense. I can hardly talk. I'm so fabulous. No, I'm totally fabulous. Fabulous? Where did that come from? Wait, just like Jill? Where did you come from?
You called for me, so I appeared.
Well, Richard, memories, theme, here to greet you with a razor sharp cut. The sea sneeze!
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeming imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeming imbecile? Oh, master, you ruined me with your exclusive level bars. Pusha! Pick on the bloody nose! Seriously though, do you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest!
Omega 3 bad asses, that what you need? Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
The light bulb just went on.
I see.
Now I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright. We saw one mystery. Let's leave one more mystery. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? You really forget what we're talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding!
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Puss.
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said garden. Garden?
What did you say?
Before we head into Headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. That's my question. What in the garden? As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there's a knife buried in the stomach up the hill. What the? Are they really dead? Sure, but who is it? That's my question. We entered deadly life. 100-mile dash. Pain over junk food junkie. Just make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And who that was now there. I don't know why, but now they're laying in front of me. Wait, the jacket is on backwards. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are you really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You begin looking around right away, however. Be careful, so careful. Be ever so careful, there's no telling when you might find. Let's look at the body first. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with that mask covering their face like that, and the light coat they're wearing make it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery, but one thing I do know. This is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room, but why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that had been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood, they're still wet. So if you don't touch it, you'll get someone on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? That's probably why she changed. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. You said it's a girl at least, huh? How can you tell? No, I can see the outline of her chest and the general shape of her body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then, let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. I took her hand, shot out towards the mask, and in that instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken.
Come on.
and put out the fire. My touches attempted to blow away that voice, reach out and pull it back to Earth. So impressed something in my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as fire was hidden. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess I took that together. What the hell, man? It just blown?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I don't imagine it was explode another body.
What?
It's back to a crisp. That beyond well done, man. Don't compare to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body shot, I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now?
What?
It's not here. That would be narrowed down to who it must be. The only one person missing. It's Kyoto? No, that can't be right. Oh no, I didn't say it was Kyoto. I mean, who else? There's one other person.
In other words,
the mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on. There's no way. The mastermind got charred boiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe that it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Marku can probably move as long as it master is dead, right? But that closest girl, right? Doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know what Alter Ego said? So that same person may have very well been the mastermind who planned out all along. And according to the files, the headmaster is the man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
Said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? But the code obviously isn't. Does that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Then does that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is the king girl Toto told me about? The ultimate despair? Mirakazu Ichiba, the 16th student at Hope Peak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Toto confided in me. He said that there's a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Toto told me was...
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Kyoto thinks Masuro Ikusaba is a mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm certain of that. Right? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's no student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. That phrase, the ultimate despair, doesn't it sound too masterminded? Doesn't it?
Could it be?
So, the mastermind, this girl, Miracle, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage bitch, but... How's he wind up burn up too quick? None of this make any sense. There's a chance so much didn't die. I think we better take a close look at the body. Maybe some kids could help us figure out who really... Hey,
What?
wait, what? I'm forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got blown, huh? Here, Rafa, I'm sure the exploding vaporized her. Nope, she's fine. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. You always died. Just happened, Master.
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Okay then, I don't mind being in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That enough for me to believe that it's the strangest back and forth I've seen. You fine? Something out of the corner of my eye. Just for a second. It's a corpse, is it? Well, I guess so. Yes? Shit, is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. Hey, I'm not gonna look at yeah, we don't want that either. So I think this is what and we're dying. Why? Why is this happening? He goes pulling with puppy gun. Then puppy go. I don't have it. Whoever did it. You want to admire that kind of skill? Yes and no. And now I have to focus on the body. And now I have to focus on the body. Yep.
Could it be?
The mastermind just got master landmine.
How about that?
Right now, Theo. Pretty good, right? That's when going to the joke book of my soul.
Could it?
Let me talk to him. I had a bad feeling about that party, but I didn't even embarrass this story. You guys can't help it. But who it was, ended up going more interesting by the moon. Oh, time to investigate the body. Take a close look at the body one more time. Myself a girl, she may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, plan on touching the body out all that much. I'm not killed that girl. There's something next to the body. It's a key? So it's also from no. What do you do? So this key? That's a different key. Yeah, that's the key. Let's see, like molecule is probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Like the key to store was shaped like molecule. This is anything like that. This key is
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, just on the ground near the body. Seen this key before. What could possibly go to? So even you don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to give you very important facts, huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas that were locked. You mean
So in other
the
words,
biolab, the data center, the headmaster room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hand. Are we on board now? Okay. Let's check out the first thing. The biolab. Which should be down here. Let's see. Biolab definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Insert the key I found in the garden. In the keyhole. The key wasn't close to me, which means the key doesn't go to this one. Okay. So the first floor is a bus. Hopefully they find some clues. Find some clues for me. Find some clues for me before I'm gone. Let's try the headmaster's room, which I highly doubt. Headmaster room was locked before. Okay, let's do this on. Now the key won't go in. I guess it's... Okay. Then the tech room. Alright, the data center. Hey, it worked. It fits. This key is the data center. I had to unlock the data center. That's all that only well for you. I had to go and tell them else. You hit back to the government. Take the key with you. Get back. How to go? I found which room the key goes to. The data center. Down the fourth floor. We can get into the data center now.
I see.
Interesting. But why did now the seats have that key on them? High schools, we had to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. The door's still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, it's not gonna be a huge kaboom like before, right? You can ask that question now. Then when we have look out. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands again. Look, I trust you. That absolutely lie. I know I'm being used. I don't like you. Why do you appear so much bigger? Wait, why do everyone appear so much bigger now? I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. I'm for serious. Just be safe, I'm going to stand somewhere else.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Look on the job. Not the guarantee. Not guarantee. Master told you he trusts you? Master told you that? Don't let it go to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. I do not like you. I said I trust you. You have an obligation to live to their trust. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes, tried to clear my mind. With a side prayer, I opened the door. Nothing happened. Until still I slowly opened my eyes. Yeah, this looked like that room. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room has a special kind of strangeness. This room is the room that all those announcements down the TV were from. It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was looking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hero was extending a trembling hand and pointing. Look at all those monsters on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're all displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So that's the sole purpose of it. This room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. What? Anything else? It's silly, huh? By in the garden, if they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Miracle Ishibaka, and she was the mastermind. And the mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill himself. The mastermind is dead. I highly doubt that. Could it really be true? Does it mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Well, what happened? They obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was that? But if the mastermind really is dead, then we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
You gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on!
That's enough.
No, you have to check this area thoroughly. What about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave where we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. That's true. We need to figure out why. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the court to make it plain as day. There is obviously no doubt. The mastermind was murdered. But why does it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have done it? You done it.
Such ignorance.
Exactly what we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the master ever again. Mastermind purpose and why were they killed? This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They're like high performance PCs, nothing like the basic laptop Ultra Eco which we installed on. But it seems to be locked. So you can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to push your way in. What century are you from? That's when I must have been using these commands network and Ultra Eco. There will be right to be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Really ridiculous number of Marcus mods here. And the mastermind been using them all to spy on us. Oh, I have this, huh? We had Master Kill. Peacefully high. How much is it? Monthly membership. Is there a camera in here? No. I'm just curious, why is there a camera in here? And there's a TV in here as well. Look, that's the TV. That TV antenna?
How about that?
It is just like the one my grandma used. It's only one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so to hook up that antenna we can watch TV? Not the sunset TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning. Here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, come on. Let's do it. Come on.
You know?
I'll start for info from the outside world, huh? Let me work my way. You'll be quantum leaving your way to TV land before you know it. And I get the reference, but what are you talking about? So, can you hook up the TV? So you can
You know?
a little longer. Well, just a little longer. But you really want to watch that? Just another Saturday morning kid here. Yeah, I was actually one of those Saturday mornings kids. I used to just get up early in the morning and just watch TV with my family. Watching 4 Kids when it was still on, but not anymore. I'm still going around all the stuff. It's like all you can watch for pay. Why was the mastermind murdered? To find out, we find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monsters there are. My eyes are flipping as fast as they are. And now this door. This door is kind of creepy. Got a picture of Monokuma. What is this door? The control room. What could be inside? Door locked, huh? What if you use the key to open this room? Give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma picture on it. Yeah, that's kind of suspicious. But worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. You're right, the mastermind gone, so nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for you all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we do is switch it on.
What?
And do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from you because for the rest of that. They were here sitting watching TV the whole time. They thought they could get away with it. I'm expecting... Huh? Huh? This is... The feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring his room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That way weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way, and not just weird, super weird. I always said stupid weird. But this TV is hooked up. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. You give that a try. He went through every channel. Each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. A little live feed of us standing in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... This is the moment everyone's going to be surprised. Huh? 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 Huh?
What?
Been a while, you freaking bastard! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're actually kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even been like half a day at most. Are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your face is right now it's fine. That's what I want to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the one who sort of pretends to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going. We're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. True. That is true. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, that means you're in despair?
Well now.
Yeah, I'm all pooped out. I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it. It was a secret. They're hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
I connected their attendance, so why are you just showing us the Sawyer speed? Look how attentive they are now. Well, I gotta let you blood guessing secret. I'm not tell you about it. That TV, without doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? What does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he said it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh, no!
The camera feed being broadcast? No way, that's impossible! That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in a crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found in hijacking into the airwaves in easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Oh dear. It is kind of creepy, but the sound was coming from my own mind. I broke Tashi in the ocean. My mind began to creep and moan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school mysteries, even me luring you in here right now. Why wouldn't any of that happen? Why would I do any of that without reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police, everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually...
Well, they already did. Huh?
Yes, indeed!
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? So some people might yell at the TV and try and warn you, but you won't actually come here to help. Don't you think that's possible? I don't know, personally though. So whatever.
This can't be!
Let's take control of all communications like that. You need to have astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could have things come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do. First, remember? What?
Of course!
Yeah, duh. The little business of... A corpse has been found!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
We're in that room right now. Huh? Class trial. Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. And get all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are get pretty heck crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Oh great, this is going to be interesting. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. Wait, the truth or hope? The truth. All that was left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing up. I don't understand any of this. What despair, entertainment, and how's he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
That part obvious. The class trial is the class trial. But me at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoto. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Miyamoto Izusaki was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoto certainly fulfilled that condition, and Monokuma is still alive and active. That means the mastermind Monokuma Ishiba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoto. There's no other possibility. Why is Kyoto? Kyoto had been murdered? No, not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyways, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. Must be participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoto? Well, not precisely. That's not precisely what I'm saying, but no. Huh? What you just said?
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There are a variable mountain of issues I need to confirm. I'm going to begin my search, and if you value your lives, you will put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. Okay, well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma files. Due to the explosion, the victim identity is unknown. Oh, great. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body, and also been stuck in the head with an object about thick as a metal pipe. The body is also covered in other wounds, but these are at least several days old. So you Monokuma didn't tell us who the victim actually was. The entire body would really be Kyoto, or I know, but I had to investigate. I had to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I had to find out what happened, or we're all dead, and go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. To the garden, we go. Okay, but it did mention a burnt out of country zone. I need to check anywhere that might be important. I need to do what I always do. Let's check the chicken coop. Remember that there was some chicken in the chicken coop. I counted 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Mako? I'm glad you're here. Because do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There are only 4 chickens. Here now, with 1 foot. That's so weird. I wonder when this appeared. I was down here for that nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens there.
What?
And what we're going to do going from 5 to 4 is going to have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
Our jigsaw puzzle. If one single piece disappeared, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to heal and post on the Parliament fan. I didn't want the chicken to disappear. That'd be way too case. Good to know. Apparently, still the sprinklers, the trip on 7:30 in the morning, and Monokuma said the time possibly cannot be changed. Hold on, so the sprinklers on at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet, which means the murder must take place. Oh, so it was after 7:30, and the thing I'm using to check to keep an eye on my comments. It's almost dead, so I need to plug it in. Okay, plugged in. So that means they died before 7:30. After 7:30. Simako, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask with a big white coat, and also there was a knife sticking out of the stomach. And the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Back here said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood was on the body, I didn't see any on it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explain it, I totally remember how it looked. So having to talk, but like that helped me remember about that too. So thank you too. The body before the explosion. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Big time, Miko. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
But I love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
It is obvious this murder took place after nighttime. But how can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was looking around for everyone, so I tell them about Monokuma. He'll been spending most of the time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here, and confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was nobody.
In other words...
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? When I found Hiro in the garden, he immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. Out of precaution, we didn't go anywhere alone. We went to the back room in pairs. There was all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Toko.
That's right.
And that person really is Toko. I'm the only one with the alibi. Also, when we went to Toko, we stopped by your room as well, but you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had people, so that hardly an alibi, I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. The only one without an alibi, that's really bad, isn't it? Back your account. 11 o'clock right now, okay, and...
We're serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found? Huh? I should look back. That's going to help me remember when that was. Monokuma announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock, as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Tina. That was right around 7:30. Headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Then Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. That was basically at around 9. What time was it then? Toko, what time? Well, when we left the gym, just before 9 o'clock, it was probably 9 on the dot. Wait. Oh! So I do have an alibi. Because, the sprinklers go off at 7:30. So, because if the sprinklers go off at 7:30, the body was killed between after 7:30 and basically 9. Between 9. Alright. It has to be 9.
You know?
Wait. So you can say for sure the body was found around 9 a.m. That's a pretty small job. I feel like I'm going to find a clue in the tool set. tries to take it around the person and just in disorderly. Otherwise, it's pretty description. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Probably looked into that. No, it wasn't. Not that I know. I was wet and totally with mud and slime, but the other side, totally clean, totally dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Nothing about that bothers me. Wait. Oh, then it could have been before. Then it could have actually been before 7:30 because the tarp could have covered up the body. Ah, that one thing. Yeah, that certain thing. Let's check out the guts. Crazy diamond. Same thing that we've done best. Okay. Let's see. The lawnmower? The lawnmower here. I don't think they have any. Oh, that's it. Okay, time to investigate the body a bit. A knife laying on the ground. Is this? Must be the knife that was stuck to the body before it was destroyed. The force of the explosion must have floated over the Marco said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. This means the knife was what caused the fatal injury? Anyway, this knife. It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yeah, it is. That's it. Like that person was holding it. This is getting really good. Too many strange places. Whoever that person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab them. Stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this person got stabbed because when they attacked me, I was in some kind of trance. Maybe I reacted like my own life, and maybe then I... It really is Kyoto. I mean, Kyoto is the one that attacked me. But why a mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be Kyoto if that... No, it can't be. There's no way. Like a crime scene. How about... These are like kindness or something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but can I see something like this before? Where? Wait, it's there. Let's go check that later. Huh? Ah. Oh, but I can check it. That's probably more for me. Something. Wait, what's this mark on the hand? Huh? There's something weird about the fingernail. Oh, these are fake nails. Really long. Seems like they were getting really no my fingers. What? There's also something on the back of the knife. This attached to it. It got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing. But it's a silver dollar or something. And I've seen it as like before. Interesting. What else can I check? Let's check here. Now perhaps the body got set on fire in the stone, so it's totally black and top half of the body is red. Oh, of course it's wet. Yeah, you got set on fire and food water on it. Since I went to water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. So there's nothing clear about the top half being red. Is it, right? Let's check here. The white jacket the victim was wearing that totally blessed up. The only one piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get ran off. After the body grew up, the top half was set on fire. Found a bunch of water, which explains why the bottom half didn't make. That's specifically that climate I found before. There's somewhere I need to go to in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoto. Is that called really Kyoto? Is that true? Was also Kyoto who attacked me last night? I don't think so. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoto was never the kind of person to talk about myself that much. If I stay killing this planning for the future, because
It's all clear now.
I'll simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage any further research to this.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I'll have to see if you let me follow her into. Hey, back here. If you come with an alibi, I'll happy to hear it. Maybe I will crash out. Oh no, not about that. You have key skills to the room, right? How can I actually borrow it? I'll play a chance to take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I would go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? I have my own agenda. Find me again in the see. Depending on what I may go with you. I mean, not there, huh? Okay, in the meantime, I should go with I should check out that one area. They keep saying that one area. Does the fragment tell me? Nope, but where have I seen this before? Where have I seen that before? Yo, let's check out that eye for eye thing. No, not here. Was it in here? In the dojo? It would not be probably not. Then let's go check out the first floor. Let's check out the chem lab. I don't see anything of important. Everything back to normal. Wait, with Saka and Taka, Mako responsible, I'm sure. Oh. Yeah, not in here. Come in here. Anything important? No, don't look like it could be in here. Yeah, not in here, so maybe in here. Nope. Just in. Maybe in the music room. Yeah, the game was pretty vague. I actually did take it here. Damn piano, I'm really cheeky. The cameras everywhere. And nothing with it. Okay, let's see. What else is important here? Well, I guess here. But I don't think this is. Yeah, it's not important. So down to the third floor. Let's see. Okay, let's check out this room over here first. Then over here. Hey, no, wait. A tarp. Only tarp involved in this case this time, like, is a white tarp. Good to know. And nothing in here. Okay, to the art room. Away! Nothing of interest too much in here. How about in here? Hey, the mounts are still. Hey, the mounts are still going. Still hanging on those. I don't think it's important right now. Okay. The only room that I can think of is the rec room on this floor. If it's not in there, then I don't know. They'll be down to the second floor. Everything back to normal. Like Taka and Taka. Taka and Taka. Monster and shit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here that's helpful. Okay. To the library. Away! I'm so lost. Game, why didn't you give me more helpful advice? Oh, let's just check in here. See where the bathroom pink supplies are. After we see room. I should probably avoid going in and out of this. Okay, you can't go in there. And now let's go in here. Oh, hello, I highly doubt that there's anything fixed in here. Yeah, there's nothing fixed here. Well, down to the first floor. Oh, to the gym. That would have been help. That maybe checking my map to be one of the first things I do. On to it, named and dismantled on the floor, but he didn't be here.
You know?
It's on me. What is it?
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. The one installed in every molecule. A bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. So, okay, so I checked everything I could think of. Alright, after killed him, I head back to the garden and asked about that. So that bomb was taken and put on the body. Interesting. Hey, back here. You think we can go?
Let's
back
go.
Here? You want to go check out the room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me. Back here, lock off without second guess and head out the door. The door. Okay, which is his room? Is her room? Oh, you're right by it. Well, then here we go. I'll get the key out, then the key on, and open. Alright, thanks. Well, let's see what's in her room. Not that much. So this is Chelsea. There's a bed, okay, here, as far as the case is concerned. Camera! No, camera doesn't punch in now. The TV, uses no matter what. The bathroom. The bathroom should have second answer. Count to die if it's not. Look inside.
What?
Right, there's a part ticket. One, I just thought we might find some kind of clue. Two, that might help us understand.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry, well, I'm kind of like poking on random. You do no matter how much time it takes. Sure, you have something more concrete, something to give us some choice with. Oh, I know. Kyoto gave me something. Huh?
It's true.
Isn't it like similar termination? Don't open it yet. Open something ever happened to me. I had so much promise. But in that airplane, Kyoto gave it to me. She said, if something ever happened, I should open it. Well,
interesting.
Something happened, so open it. Okay. And then we looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the seat. That's all there was in there. And look, I just under the seat. What's that mean? Okay, so that means check the bed. What? I'm not gonna check the bed yet. I want to check what this is. Sitting on the table. It's a wooden block creation.
What?
What is that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers in those really traditional public bathhouses use them for locking. I don't know because I never went to a public bathhouse. Neither have I, but I think it would be fun. It's really surprising. It's hard to picture back here doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah, I might know where, but I'm not really. But if I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in those that I might go to. Under the seats. But is there something in here under the bed seats? I didn't expect to find anything but either lift the seats. What is this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78 student registry? What? Makuro Ishiba.
I see.
It appears to be Makuro Ishiba profile. Yeah, look like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoto stole. Mincy snuck into the headmaster's room along with you. God, you sound nine. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and bang! That's it. It'll be the blink that Makura was talking about. Kyoto said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what's left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry and finish your search. Okay. Maybe I could put myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Name, Masuro Ishiba, sex female. The ultimate soldier. Oh dear. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family was on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Interesting. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group, doesn't feel right. Well, the world I grew up in a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and the other sci-fi. No way to even compare the two. How different this is. That I saw things that an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I'd hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You know that name? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers, but they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That wasn't me. It's all part of the world I totally moved from where I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Fenya has always...
Found it!
Oh, I feel like a hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming a hero. You. What have you got in your pretty little hand? Oh, you found a profile? So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't forget on me.
Come on now!
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything, and in the case that you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoto either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But I can't forgive... But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami. See, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out and slice it up and throw it. Because our omnivores, you know.
What?
Our rules violations really... Our rule violations are really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about the violations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, the school headmaster, has to follow regulations myself. That was what you're saying. You have to follow your own rules as well.
Of course!
Actually, I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now, and in fact, on the subject of fairness, we like to know something. One of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
We all got together in the main hall. Wait, back then, there was 15 people there, right? I think that means we have led you all to the misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
In other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Yukiro Ikusaba, is part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
That's my question. Did you say something? Why are you telling us all this? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I tell you, this killing game is desperately popular. You don't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Makes sense? Actually, he does kind of got a good point. He kind of does got a good point.
Well now!
Okay then. Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually I do have some events to get, so... extra bonus for you. Events? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kinigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wear those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wear them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that all you get. Okay, that's a first. Kyoto wear those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hands. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Marco specifically said that they were scars, right? How like Kyoto wear those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoto again, huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monkua's trap. His
Such
trap?
ignorance.
God must really hate you to make you so dull. Do you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said that there were 16 students, right? Between Monokuma was students here. Also Monokuma was telling us that Monokuma is the one creating the rules for this game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that they said that proved Mercuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student Need to make our investigation fair. Mikuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps he's the one who killed Kyoto. What? That'll explain why we would have to have fast travel, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of this school killing game. Mikuro is a killer. She killed Kyoto? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly why what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Monokuma, Isbaka, I forgot how to pronounce the name. Isn't the culprit, huh? What made you say that? We thought Masuo, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind true identity. For that true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Masuo giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It would make sense to only assume that Masuo isn't the culprit. So that's a trap. They want to suspect Masuo and come to one conclusion. That would make sense to me. The way you said it definitely seemed possible, but if that really true, then if Masuo isn't like the killer, then who is? But I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places where they need investigation. I should find out that he and the girls are really.
Let's go.
Well, like going. Here we are at the dojo. That doctor. I haven't checked the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Hey, this locker. Wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoto room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Killer, do you see the locker first to the right?
Very strange.
The only one that doesn't have a key at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wooden block key and inserted it into the locker metal lock, and that is actually a very interesting key. Locker is easily to set this key and open. There are L's in here, like 10 L's in total. Like they're made of titanium, which means they are quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else in the locker. They wire a ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, then it must be surely be related to this case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? The bloody duct tape. I think that all the locker has to offer now. Is something
Very
wrong?
strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker was having items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker line up in the victim's line? Or perhaps... Okay? Is it... Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location? It's still something we look into. We need to do more research on fentanyl. Fentanyl, you mean the mercenary group that were killed with a file? How are you supposed to find out about that? Where in the school will you go to do research on something? The library. Research. Are you talking about the archive? That right, the archive have all kinds of information that the general public doesn't have any access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins for some. Oh, where we go? I believe there's a file ready to fit near somewhere over here. I can't seem to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to himself in the back. He should know it because he tried to blame Toko. He tried to blame Toko for killing Chihiro. There we go. He quickly returned with the file in his hand. So, what do you find?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay the debt 100 times over. Did you notice the symbol that was on there? That was the symbol on the hand. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Aren't military contractors, they are this group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. It's like Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. Their mere presence is enough to strike fear to any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activities. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the main state secrets they acquired. Somehow believe that the mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people aren't part of our world. I'm actually curious. Does a group like that exist or used to exist in real life? Like in our world? Like outside the game world? I'm actually curious about that. Their lives aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, imaginable world that would make it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'll use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir come from, right? Like, they said that Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are a member of the team, each soldier that joined the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Interesting. Oh, great.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Oh, Baka and Mako showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out at this point? Mako, wait, high enough for you guys to just go off together? Just the two you? What, are you jealous?
Hey!
Or are you just making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourself. He'll be here any moment, any second. Any second. He could show up anytime. When I imagine what's about to happen, I really tense up and prepare myself, but... We stood there for a full 5 minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here? Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why do you waste my time and make me wait here like that? What? I made you wait? You got all backwards. You're the one making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start to everyone here now, can we?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We all been waiting for you. Sorry, you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now. So okay if I punch them. So it's okay if I punch someone. Make us all wait, right? If we're waiting for, I'm right here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here, and no rule has been broken. You're alive? Kyoto! Kyoto, you're still alive? No, that's girls! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it as a class trial. You have to save some of the fun for later, right? But it's okay. But there's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that right?
I'm in here just fine. Let's go away from the violate. Am I wrong? It's so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but you'll be sorry later. Now make sure you're sorry later. Anyways, hustle your butts onto the elevator. Aren't we just one step ahead of you? When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed to Kyoto. Kyoto! So you really didn't die.
Indeed.
Of course you didn't die. Thank God, I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us, huh? That's right, now we gotta get there with the girls! Say not girls! I tell you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Now we're looking at Kyoto. Bakira stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Good girl, who knows what happened to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is over. One after another, one piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoto before the trial began. Yeah, I need to talk to her. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. Second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras up there. There aren't any monitors or cameras there. So I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Because I missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea my body had been discovered. And when did you find out?
So...
Just now I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to the trial completely uninformed, can I? So how about you?
However...
I'm sorry I kept y'all waiting. But if you want the second floor of dorms, then that what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually do precisely not
In
quite.
other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool which can open any lock in this door. What? Interesting.
Just a second!
Hey, what are you two doing? Hey, before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over this in detail after we get through the trial. Okay, Mako? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her, that's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So, why would she say a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seems unconcerned, Kyoto made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. Only 6 of us. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't ever imagine getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for execution in that dusty darkness. Nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was a blinding light of despair. I was actually kind of imagining something along the lines of that. Hey, change the room again!
I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. It feels like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for pointless joke and jab to pass.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly will, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Don't want to open that. Cool and composure. Stay your aim a little. Effective during non-stop debate and Hangman's Gambit. Ooh, thank you. And that's all 18. Okay, after the class trial, the live stream
Let's
is done.
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We went through this multiple times. At least 4 times already.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
So Kyoto was on the second floor.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
The other 4 do have solid alibis. Me, however,
Well,
I'm
then,
not too.
let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is. It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
No, I'm not.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Okay, Hill. I really wonder how smart you can be.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
When put in trait, Kyoto has that prove that the body isn't hers is the glove.
My God! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh! You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Hill! No way that was Kyoto, but if I can't prove why, we're going to be stuck here. The case won't move forward, so I don't have any choice but to... non-stop debate. So... the tattoo on the right hand.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves!
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko. This entire discussion is idiotic.
I know the body isn't Kyoto, and I know I can do it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves!
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah. She must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko... Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves!
they got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No!
Found the contradiction!
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yeah.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Yeah, but I agree with Makoto.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
I also agree with Hina.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the The gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Before anything, we had to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Alright. As I remember the thing for this one, because the body announced intact.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No!
There it is! We can't identify the body.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
Yeah.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
It's Fenrir.
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? You really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If compared the tattoo to other information we have, the victim identity should become clear. It should be this one, right? Yes, it is.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Things that represent Fenrir is that tattoo. Wolf.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
I kind of wish that we got to see her face.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Yeah, I would kind of like to see her.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Jeez.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
What?
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
No.
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Not my question.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Yeah, only 2.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, the only 2 suspects are, of course, Toko and Genocide Jack, Mako and Toko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
So the only suspect now are me and Kyoto. Damn it. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body
9:01.
first was Toko, right?
9.
And she went to go get the pickaxe.
What time was the body discovered? 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so probably 9 on the dot now. We can go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
7:30.
Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
And what happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m.? I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. I can't prove an alibi for that period, then I had to prove that the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I had to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Back to the non-stop debate. Sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Ah! Okay, maybe I should actually just let it go.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't...
Yeah, from to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happened at the same time every morning. That was the only job.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have an...
Yeah, from to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
So, there's something...
We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wait, can I?
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would... We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
Okay, so there.
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Well, kinda half of it.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
And it's true that it wasn't the sprinklers that the body went. All I had to do is hit Toko with something after that to do it. If you look at the body itself, it should make it clear. Oh! Okay, time to focus.
Nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything.
The final strike.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Okay, making sure there was nothing else.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which means... no, kill is... No, I refuse to believe. Kyoto murdered someone?
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
What?
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
That is true. You don't have much of a reason to kill anyone.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Okay, there are times I do like him, like most like
Anyway,
these.
Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
Yeah, because I do remember in the past he was saying that she will find out. She is going after the mastermind. So
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
the time.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take was covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I think something that we use at the scene to cover like could have been this.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Son of a... How would Kyoto say that? How does he want me to make me look like the killer? And I can't be thinking about that right now at that time. If it was used the way Kyoto said, because it was to touch the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoto motives. If I don't do something else, I think I'm the killer. I have to dispute what Kyoto said. Yeah, that's true. Something not right. The body before the explosion.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
I'm about to... I'm gonna have to run through it again. Run the blood. And by having jagged. Okay, we must.
By covering the body, the killer prevented it from getting...
So the reason the tarp was only dirty is because the sprinkler got...
But the underside of it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
No,
hey, but there's a contradiction.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh! Yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Blood pack.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken. The blood from right there in the garden. That must mean...
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
The bomb?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
That's true.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Because the tool said...
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
You know I made a direct beeline to the gym.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Kyoto, why? And suspicion fell back on me again. Oh yeah, this is something that has been bothering me for a while. When I failed my first class trial, in my opinion, it should have went to the person who had suspicion, not just me. But why? Why is Kyoto trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body. Oh, that's a first. A trooper have been added in the middle of one.
It looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
How about no?
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more importantly, now that we have a knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can let Toko keep it, that for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyways. So what to do? Why don't you answer, Miko? Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure what exactly happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Okay, so what would be...
Found lodged in the dead
I
body.
think this one, but...
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
I'm gonna let it talk.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed, which means the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
So this one...
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Nope.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong!
Contradiction!
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
If the victim was stabbed twice in the same spot, no, there's no possible. And not possible. The exact condition of the body, which is down for everyone to see.
I got it!
I never
The
thought you'd be
Monokuma
using one
file
of these
clearly
in that.
states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
That not go well.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
The only way to explain this I can think of is the explosion, which should be this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
Yeah, we don't.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine, I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
You never know. We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. I'll try expecting a Hangman's Gambit. Monokuma file number 5. I don't think that could be helpful.
Then,
The victim been stabbed a few times, but they also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. Interesting.
the victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? Then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, The victim had suffered countless wounds. Across her entire body.
Ah!
Shoot!
I should really just let
Then shall
play
we continue? The
first.
victim's fatal injury has...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it!
There was evidence that... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Knife was covered and all of the wounds were on her body were fresh, which only leads.
Then shall we continue that the victim's fatal injury has...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was...
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot! Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was...
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's a...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it!
There was evidence... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
After the cover, all the wounds on her body went cut.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Oh no!
Shoot! Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then
Wait.
shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot! Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has...
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it! There was evidence that showed she was hit...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the victim's fatal injury?
Yes!
No, it's wrong! Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then... That was the murder weapon. The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh! I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
I feel the same way! Looks like we're on the same page this time.
I kinda see those two more as a couple than her with... Fuck yeah.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The real murder weapon. That was actually the titanium arrows.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for telling it, but the one more thing about that weapon, one more secret. Oh great! Oh great! The bloody duct tape.
But I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master! You have no right!
If it was just a titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they use.
The titanium, it was in the dojo. I have
No doubt that was...
Are you sure?
You don't sound
Well, because in the Monik it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
No, it's wrong.
Ooh, I'm dodging all the bullets.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Death?
The death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. Must be considered a dojo locker. That would be this.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
Although, it doesn't fit.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
It doesn't fit, because how would C even get back in her room?
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? That means she knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
No, not.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
She's not.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
Yes. What? Baki should know that better than anyone? What does that mean? I know why. When the body was found.
Those were...
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
But Kyoto gave her own key to Baki, right? Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more.
Byakuya!
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what
You stated that you said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my... Oh, but could I really have done that?
Wait, so that means...
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
Byakuya!
Master would never hide something from...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Oh no!
Shoot! Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're...
You stated that you said I hid the evidence of my and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never...
There's proof
That you aren't the culprit.
Yeah, I'm barely dodging these bullets. Oh no! Oh no! The stream! Something went wrong with the stream! I may have to end it and then restart it again. No!